I am gaming. I am gaming. I am gaming podcast.
Hey everybody, my name is Ivica. Thank you so much for being on the latest episode of I'm Gaming Podcast, a podcast about the video game industry, entrepreneurship, gaming nostalgia, and many more things I find to be in the same realm of business and creative ventures. My name is Ivica, and like always, first of all, a huge thanks to all of my Patreon supporters. You really make this podcast possible. If you too are interested in what my supporters are doing, creating, and performing, check out the link list in the description below and you can see all of their cool ventures. If you too would like to support me on Patreon, check out the link there as well. This is the last episode in my small series where I talk about the cryptocurrency domain and different aspects of the same field, because I think it's really important, especially now with the bull run of late 2020 and 2021, which is still ongoing, to discuss some issues and elements of the cryptocurrency domain, because a lot of people like us, like you and me, are interested in the same space and probably have some ventures or plan to do some ventures in the same environment. In this episode, I plan to talk to you about the process and the concept of the so-called FOMO, or fear of missing out, which is growing rapidly inside of the cryptocurrency community and on its fringes, where a lot of people are looking in and thinking about, should I start investing, how should I start investing, and everything else. First of all, a short explanation of the whole concept and the idea of the fear of missing out. It basically stipulates that in some cases, some environments, a particular process, especially business process, becomes so evident in mainstream media, in the direct chatter between individuals and everywhere else, that people get that sense that they are missing out because they are not involved directly in the same endeavor, whatever it might be. Think of a gold rush. The same is happening every time a bull run takes place inside of a particular cryptocurrency market. It might be Bitcoin, it might be some other cryptocurrency. Usually it's happening at the same time because that's how the interconnected crypto networking or crypto network markets work. In this case, you have a lot of FOMO regarding Ethereum network and ETH token, which is likely going to see a big rise in its price value, fiat price value, in the coming weeks, especially because its futures options are getting launched. It has a lot of support in other domains, so it's a really solid foundation. There is a really solid foundation for Ethereum getting, as we like to call it in the crypto community, to the moon. And because of that, a lot of sense of anxiety and fear about missing out is being generated. Now, essential for anyone thinking about investing in Ethereum at this point is to be aware of that fear of missing out in their own mind, because if it alone generates the desire to get involved in the crypto community, big chances are that you might get disappointed or you might get spooked once you buy a cryptocurrency and see it fell for 10 or 15% or 20% and immediately decide to cut your losses and sell it back to fiat like USD or Euro or whatever. That is a sure way to lose your money. Any kind of involvement in the crypto community, in the crypto investment process, needs to come through a solid and steady following of the same marketplace and the investment of only the money you can stand to lose completely. So keep those two things in mind. Invest only the things you can lose completely, and invest in things you are familiar with. Nothing is perfect, you can't be super familiar with anything, but at least be acquainted, and this is a great counterbalance to the FOMO phenomenon. With that, you will not have that overriding sense that you're missing out on something. Instead, you'll be able to figure out ways you can involve yourself in that crypto community, in its investment process, without risking money in a sense that you can't risk it, risking money that you simply can't stand to lose, or doing it in a instinctive manner, which will also likely see you lose your funds. With these two things, chances of that happening are smaller, at least. Of course, if you like to learn more about the cryptocurrency investment process and cryptocurrencies in general, please check out my book called The Crypto Mindset. Link is in the description below. It tries to explain the cryptocurrencies as a setup of energy, information, and decentralized consensus, and also some means of investing in the same space without ending up living under the bridge, hopefully, again. If you like the book, check it out again, or if you like the sound of the book, check it out on Amazon. If you like it so much that you can buy it, or you want to buy it, thank you for that as well. That's all for this episode of this small crypto series. I'll continue talking in my next episodes of I'm Gaming Podcast about other subjects. So I just wanted to get this crypto talk out of my system. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, if you're a first time listener, please subscribe to my channel and also check out all of my Patreon supporters in the description below. If you consider supporting me directly, thank you so much for that as well. And that's all for this episode of I'm Gaming Podcast. My name is Ivica. You've been awesome because you kept listening, and I'll see you on my next episode in exactly 1 week. Until then, bye bye and have a great day.